Hello, welcome to Military Mayday. We're pointing out a few pieces on the chessboard. Got a couple of good-sized pieces for you here. Uh, this is a Korean aerospace industry. They're one of the 10 biggest weapon suppliers in the world. Their arms export jumped 74% in 4 years. One of the trainer jets, the FA-50, 48 of them to go into Poland. They made 12 units in 15 months, which is wow, basically. And they have a $240 million plan to buy 60% take in Ghost Robotics. Fun fact for you: 2022, America spent 877 billion on its military complex, and that was 40% of the world's military budget. That was before the couple of increases that they had. On our next story here is going to be Turkey and Greece expect U.S. to approve jet sales after Blinken visit. 40 F-16s, 80 modernization kits for the older ones. Now, I don't know if they'll back out, but I know they're going to stall some more. Turkey's not our bestest of friends, and they might eventually just cancel the deal. But again, America is a greedy corporation, so you never know. Before we get into the stories here, like and subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button, get some of this word out. A lot of people that are like us want to hear these little niblets from time to time, because some of it's very important and something that is going to play key later on down the road. Let's get started. South Korea defense firms are seeking to break through into the U.S. market, biggest in the world, as the industry looks to carry on its export momentum. Hanwha Aerospace on Thursday announced that it would complete a field test of multipurpose unmanned ground vehicle Arion-SMET in the U.S. Army and Marine Corps in Hawaii. December is the first time the Korean UGV developer has taken part in the U.S. Defense Department's foreign competitive testing. Arion-SMET participation, let's see here. In the wake of the FC participation, Hanwha Aerospace plans for the U.S. Army's small multi-purpose equipment transportation program as well. Korean Aerospace Industries has been building up its resume to win the U.S. Air Force's Tactical Trainer Project and the U.S. Navy's Advanced Tactical Trainer Project to acquire 500 units of light combat aircraft starting in 2024. To that end, Kai joined hands with the U.S. defense giant Lockheed Martin to develop an upgrade version of the FA-50, the Korean company's light combat aircraft. It could be worth $35 billion. The company scored a significant success when Poland signed a contract to acquire 48 F-22s in September 22. They've made the 12 in 15 months, and they got 36 more to go. That'll be between 2025 and 2028. Here's the $240 million investment to acquire 60% taken Ghost Robotics, a U.S. quadruped robot developer. The Philadelphia-based company is known for 60 QUVG models, a four-legged robot capable of maneuvering through extreme terrain. The robot has been used by the U.S. military. Experts expect the LIG Nex1 to take off Ghost Robotics and roll of a bridgehead for the Korean firm into the U.S. market. Yeah, that's exactly what they'll do with it. And take all the tech, too. They are Asian, don't forget. The U.S. is looking to introduce foreign-made weapon systems as its own ammunitions are being rapidly depleted. And that's exactly right. I went over a story about that. Probably why they're going to back up off of Ukraine and Russia, probably back up a little bit off of Israel, but they will start hitting Iran, Syria, a lot of them places. It's where they really want. Okay, here. Considering that some big U.S. weapons projects, such as the armored vehicles, light combat aircraft, and self-propelled artillery, are slated to begin in the next 2 or 3 years, Kang stressed that the memorandum of understanding, the RPD, must be signed at the right time between two countries. Korea has recently become one of the 10th biggest weapons suppliers in the world as the country's arms exports jumped by 74% between 2018 and 2022. The Korean defense industry estimated to have logged 13 billion in exports last year after posting a record high of 17.3 billion in the arms exports in 2022. Given the nature of the global defense industry and the status of the U.S. military, scoring an order from the U.S. military means that just a deal, regardless of its size, said an official firm who wished to remain anonymous. That's why Korea defense firms are going all out to enter the American market. And yeah, they're buying in, they're building, uh, they're making, they're breaking. Turkey and Greece expected U.S. to approve the jet sales. Defense Corporation was among the main topics as U.S. Secretary of State Anthony Blinken paid a visit to Turkey and Greece on Friday. The process for the sale of F-16 fighter jets, Turkish foreign minister told the U.S. counterpart in an Istanbul meeting. Turkey aims to deliver 40 F-16 fighter jets and nearly 80 modernization kits for its Air Force from the United States. Biden's administration officially backs the sale, but it has been unable to overcome resistance in Congress from lawmakers, which tied the sale to Turkey's approval of the NATO membership for Sweden and raised alarms over Turkey's past standoffs with Greece. According to diplomatic sources, Foreign Minister Biden and Blinken discussed the relationship between the two countries comprehensively during the meeting. Will issue final decision on Nordic countries' accession to the military alliance, despite a recent thaw in relations with Turkey and Greece still keen to purchase advanced F-35 fighter jets from the U.S., as affirmed by the country's foreign minister on Saturday. Foreign Minister George So-and-so spoke highly of Greece's relations with Turkey in an interview broadcast. The F-35 significantly upgraded the country's defense. We will discuss this issue. I believe there will be positive developments. That's when asked about the state relations with Turkey, said the excellence based on mutual, more specifically international. On December 27, 23, President Erdogan paid a landmark visit to Greece after two neighboring countries experienced a tumultuous relationship in recent years. Erdogan said in a news conference with Greek Prime Minister Yori in Athens that there is no issue between Turkey and Greece cannot be solved. It's a long article here. Let's get down to the last one. Discussing negotiations between Azerbaijan and Armenia, as well as regions issues such as Syria and Iraq. Relations between two former Soviet republics have been tense since '91, when the Armenian military occupied Nagorno-Karabakh, a territory internationally recognized as part of Azerbaijan and 7 adjacent regions. Most of the territory was liberated by the Azerbaijan during a war in the fall of 2020, which ended after a Russian-brokered peace agreement and also opened the door to normalization. In September, Azerbaijani army initiated a counterterrorism operation in Karabakh to establish constitutional order in the region, after which illegal separatist forces surrendered. It put an end to 30 years of Armenian occupation. In December, two countries traded prisoners of war at their border following a landmark joint statement. I remember that. So, looks like Turkey and Greece both going to be getting some new toys. Toys that I would just like to have big models hanging up on my ceiling of stuff like that, but I'm poor. Anyway, subscribe, like the channel, or sorry, I'm tired. Like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Toodaloo.